Welcome to Riddled Get Thinking, where history is always riddled with mystery. If you enjoy exploring the dark and twisted corners of history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most chilling and controversial events in American history, the Salem Witch Trials. Prepare yourself, because this tale of mass hysteria, fear, and paranoia might be more relevant than you think. Imagine being accused of witchcraft, not because of anything you did, but because of the whispered rumours of your neighbours. In 1692, in the small Puritan town of Salem, Massachusetts, this nightmare became a terrifying reality. But here's the twist. Could the Salem Witch Trials have been less about real witches and more about the dangerous power of group psychology? It all began with a few young girls exhibiting strange, erratic behaviour, convulsions, screaming fits, and wild accusations. The townspeople were terrified. These were signs, they believed, of witchcraft. But why did they leap to such a deadly conclusion? At the core of it was fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of the devil, and fear of anything that deviated from their strict religious norms. But what if this fear was just the surface? What if the true catalyst was something much more sinister? Group psychology. Group psychology, or the way people's thoughts and actions are influenced by the collective, can be powerful. In Salem, this phenomenon took a deadly turn. The girls' behaviour was contagious, spreading panic like wildfire. As more and more people joined in the accusations, the fear fed on itself, growing stronger with every whisper. Soon, it wasn't just the girls who were believed to be bewitched. Anyone could be next. The fear of witchcraft was no longer just about witches, it was about survival. But here's where it gets even more twisted. The Salem Witch Trials weren't just a case of fear, they were a reflection of the town's deeper insecurities and tensions. The village was already rife with disputes over property, religious disagreements, and personal vendettas. In a close-knit, isolated community, these tensions simmered just below the surface. When the witchcraft accusations began, they offered an outlet for all this pent-up frustration. Suddenly, neighbours who had been quarrelling for years had a deadly weapon in their hands, the power to accuse and the power to destroy. As the trials progressed, fear drove the repercussions to terrifying heights. People were no longer safe in their homes, and friendships crumbled under suspicion. But why did it spiral out of control? The answer lies in the domino effect of fear. Once the accusation started, no one wanted to be the next target. So the best defense became a strong offense. Accuse someone else first. This self-preservation instinct turned the trials into a brutal free-for-all, where anyone could be a victim and anyone could be an accuser. Fear bred more fear, leading to a vicious cycle of accusations that seemed unstoppable. But there's an even darker question that lingers. Why did the authorities, the ones who should have brought reason and order, fuel the flames? The answer is complex. For the Puritan leaders, the trials were a way to assert their authority, to enforce religious conformity, and to rid the town of those they saw as threats. But more than that, they too were caught in the web of fear, afraid of losing control, afraid of the unknown. In a society where dissent was dangerous, the witch trials provided a convenient tool for silencing opposition and consolidating power. The Salem Witch Trials eventually came to an end, but the damage was done. 20 innocent people were executed, and many others were imprisoned and tortured. But the real horror didn't end with the trials. It haunted the town for years to come. As the frenzy subsided, a wave of guilt and remorse washed over the community. The survivors and the families of the victims had to live with the consequences of their actions, realizing too late that they had been swept up in a deadly mass hysteria. The Salem Witch Trials stand as a stark reminder of how fear and group psychology can drive even the most rational people to commit unspeakable acts. It's a story that's echoed throughout history, from the Red Scare of McCarthyism to modern-day moral panics. The question we must ask ourselves is, could it happen again? Could we too be blinded by fear, turned against each other by the power of the group? It's a chilling thought, one that leaves us with more questions than answers. Thanks for joining us on this dark journey through the Salem Witch Trials. If this story left you questioning the power of fear and the dangers of group psychology, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop with our latest videos. And remember, history isn't just about the past. It's a mirror reflecting our own world, where the truth is always riddled with mystery.